Some echo?
You have the
yes, yes, I have it.
check this.
Yeah, I'm checking in the phone.
Bolo Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai. We're going to sing. This song is on page 27. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. Bolo Shri Rupa Goswami Pada Ki Jai. Today a very special Tithi. The best Tithi, very special Tithi for Gaudiya Vaishnavas in the line of Shri Rupa Goswami Pada. Very intimate and internal associate of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This bhajan is a favorite bhajan. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Thakur, very fond of hearing this bhajan. Even at the time of manifesting the sickness last time, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he wanted to hear this bhajan. How glorious is this bhajan, which speaks so much about Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. The bhajan itself is a philosophy by Srila Bhakti Thakur. Shri Rupa Manjari Sei mora sampada Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Sei mora Sampada Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Sei mora Sampada Sei mora Bhajana Purana Shri mora
Hare
Rupa Goswami Prabhu, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami Prabhu, Rupa Hare Krishna,
Krishna. Hari Bol.
क्यों अभी when I speak when I speak now
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurumlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaiva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnebhyo Namo Namah Gurve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaye Sadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Ajanulambito Bhujo Kanakvadato Sankirtaneka Pitro Kamalaya Taksho Vishambaro Dujvaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priya Karo Karuna Yavataro Mahabodhe Stire Kanakaruchira Nila Shikhare Vasana Prasadanta Sahaja Balabhadrena Valina Subhadra Madhyastha Sakala Sura Seva Vasarado Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatame Shri Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatame Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadankitam Divyarvindana Kaldurmadashi Madratnagar Shringasanasto Shri Shri Radha Shila Govindevayo Pristhalyavi Sebbemanu Smarami Bhaktya Vihinaya Parada Lakshay Shiptasya Kamadhitarang Madde Kripamai Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Nikhil Shruti Moli Ratmala Duti Niradita Pada Pankajanto Ai Mukta Kulay Upasmanam Paritastam Harinam Sanchayami Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram loudly Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Maharaj asked me to speak first, so obeying his order. My humble obeisances at the divine lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj, Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Par Stotra Shad, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and similar to my Shiksha Gurudevs, Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Par Stotra Shad, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedant Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Pad Bhakti Vigyan Shri Bharti Goswami Maharaj. My 100,000 Dandavat Pranams at the divine lotus feet of the founder of Shri Gaudiya Math, Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and all his prominent associates, Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Pad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Nitla Vishnu Bhakti Rakshar Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, and Nitla Vishnu Om Vishnu Pad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, and to all his associates. My obeisances to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all his associates, and prominent amongst all his associates, whose divine disappearance day is being observed all around the world, Shri Rupa Goswami Pad. Jai Shri Rupa Goswami Pad ki Jai. To Shri Gaur Nityanand Prabhu, Shri Radha Govind Ji, Shri Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, Sudarshan Chakraju, and my senior godbrother, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vibodh Bodhayan Goswami Maharaj, to all assembled devotees, Vaishnav and Vaishnavis, thanking so much, my heartily gratitude to Anuradha Didi, Govardhan Prabhu and Ramdas Prabhu, hosting this wonderful program. Yeah, and it just so happened that I was not aware that I'm going to come here, Shri Radhanath Prabhu's house, but some inspiration came and it's a wonderful inspiration, and it happened so that I'm here, wanted to celebrate with Pujyapad Maharaj and all wonderful devotees here, and Krishna heard these prayers. And this has been arranged. Kalimba Didi spoke to Anuradha Didi and it just happened. Very nice.
Kanak Manjari.
Huh?
Not Kalimba. Kanak Manjari.
Kanak Manjari.
She was up till midnight calling everyone.
Calling everyone. Okay. So, the glories of Shri Rupa Goswami. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadankitam. The glories of Shri Rupa Goswami been narrated by all our Gaudiya Guru Parampara. Shri Narottam Thakur, who is also considered as supreme avatar of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Narottam Thakur is writing this song. And what is indicating in this song? We are very proud that we are in this line. Shri Rupa Nuga Gaudiya Guru Varga. And following the footsteps of best Rupa Nugas, Shri Narottam Thakur is giving indication what is the aim and object of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. The aim and object is Shri Rupa Manjari Pada, to attain the divine lotus feet of, the dust from the divine lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami. And therefore he is praying to his Guru Maharaj, Shri Loknath Goswami, Kabe Loknath Sange Laya Jave, Shri Rupe Pad Padme Mor Samarpive. When my Gurudev, Shri Loknath Goswami, will take my hands into his hands and offer me at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Manjari, Shri Rupa Goswami. My Guru Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, he said this. Kabe Prabhupada Sange Laya Jave, Shri Rupe Pad Padme Mor Samarpive. When my Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, will take my hands in his hands and offer me at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Manjari, Shri Rupa Goswami. Thus, we are very proud of that we are in this line, Rupanuga line, which is unparalleled. Unparalleled. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who showered this world with three nectars. The nectar of the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Charitamrita. The shower of nectar of the pastimes of Shri Radha Krishna, Govind Lilamrit. And the commentaries of Krishna Karnamrit. Three showers. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, at the end of every chapter of Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, what is writing? Shri Rup Raghunath Pade Jar Ash Chaitanya Charitamrita Kare Krishna Das. Only longing, desire to have a place at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami. That's the aim and object. Why it is so? What is the glories and significance of Shri Rupa Goswami? If we keep on a scale the contribution of all the associates of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and on other scale, if we keep the contribution of the Goswamis, Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhattajugo Shri Jiva Gopalago. The contribution of other Goswamis, the scale of the Goswamis are much heavier than the scale of the other associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why it is so? Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad is one who established the Manobhisht of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the Manobhisht of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? And who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Radha Bhav Duti Savalitam Naumi Krishna Sarupam. Radha Bhav Duti Savalitam. Krishna, who wants to taste that higher rasa, he literally begged and borrowed from Shri Radharani her complexion and her moods to relish, to taste the same mood as what Radharani is relishing. But is very sad and despondent, saying that Vishay Jati Sukh Amar Halad Ama Hoite Koti Gun Ashray Halad Ashray Jati Sukh Paite Manadhai Yatna Swadite Nari Ki Karyo Pai Ei Chintit Rahe Krishna Param Kautaki Hide Bade Sada Log Dhak Dhaki. Krishna is wondering, I am the object of worship, I am the enjoyer, but when I see Radharani, who is subject of worship, she relish the most. What she is relishing? That highest limits of prema, Madanakhya Mahabhav. Krishna said, I have no access to that. But I want to have access, but without taking shelter of Ashray Jati, the complexion and the mood of Radharani, I can't get access to that. So he begged to Shri Radharani, I want your complexion and mood. And she is very merciful, very compassionate. She lent this to Krishna. Krishna embraced this mood of the complexion of Shri Radharani and became Sachinandan Gaur Hari. The only purpose of Krishna to descend from Golok Vrindavan to this Bhom Vrindavan is to spread the glories of Shri Radharani. The only purpose of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come here, the main purpose, the prime purpose is to spread the glories of Shri Radharani. Jadi Gauranga na haito, tabe ki haito, kema na dharita de, Radhara mahima prema rasa sima, jagato janato ke. If Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would have not come on this planet, how the entire world would have known the glories of Shri Radharani. Ke janato, Amar Radhara mahima, preme rasa sima, jagato janato ke. Prema rasa sima, the highest limit of prema. But to a surprise to Krishna, Krishna is wondering on this subject. Radhika prem vibhu, jar badite nahi thai, tathapiyo se khane khane, bade sadai. Shri Kaviraj Goswami Chaitanya Charitamrita. Radhika prem vibhu. Radhika prem is highest. And there is no any space, any room to grow more. But still, that prem is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And that is, what is that? I really want to know this. So, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to spread the glories of the prem of Shri Radharani. That prem which is very high, and which Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is tasting in Jagannath Puri, Nilachal, in Gambhira. E matra dine dine sarup Ramananda sane निज भाव करे न विदित भारे विश्व ज्वाला होय भीतरे आनंदमय कृष्ण प्रेम अद्भुत चरित्र ए प्रेम सही जाने तार से विक्रमाने विष अमृत एकात्र मिलन ए प्रेम अस्वादन तप्त इक्षु चरवन मुखे ज्वाला न है त्यजन. Chetan Charitamrita. How beautifully Kaviraj Goswami describing this. The moods of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is relishing at Gambhira. How many of you been Gambhira? Jagannath Puri? Yes. Mahaprabhu is tasting this. Along with his two prominent associates, Shri Sarup Damodar and Shri Ramanand Rai. Sarup Ramananda Sane Nij Bhav Kore Na Vidit Bhare Vishya Jala Hai. And what he's expressing? Oh, separation mood. The Vipralam Bhav. Who described that Vipralam separation mood? Is Shri Rupa Goswami Pad. Prior to Shri Rupa Goswami, Acharyas were describing bhakti is just Sudurlabha, 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 very rare, very rare, very rare. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad introduced bhakti to be ras. Bhakti is ocean of ras. Bhakti rasamrit sindhu. Bhakti is ocean. There is ras. So Mahaprabhu is relishing and tasting this prem, aswadan, which appears to be very painful externally, but internally, complete bliss, all bliss. That's the astonishing feature of Krishna Prem. Externally appears to be. A person is sad and crying and weeping, but internally extracting complete bliss. E prem aswadan tapst ikshu charvan mukhe jwala nahai tyajan. Tasting of this prema is just like you're drinking very hot sugarcane juice in India. You know, many people, they drink that sugarcane juice and it's only palatable, relishable when it is hot. Moment it gets cold, there's no taste. Mukhe jwala nahai tyajan. In drinking, the tongue is burning but don't want to give up. That's the nature of Krishna Prem, which Mahaprabhu is tasting. But Mahaprabhu is Mahavadanyaya, very merciful. Just like Prahlad Maharaj said in Bhagavatam, Prayana dev munyo samukti kama monam charante vijne manaparartha nishta. Mostly sages and munis, they only worry about their liberation. But I am not miser like them. I want to taste this bhakti of the Lord and I also want to distribute this and preach about this. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was tasting that and he wants to distribute this. That's the glories of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wants to distribute this because, very good point, I was hearing this today. If it is your wealth, that's a very common phenomenon. If it is your wealth, you may feel a little hesitant to distribute freely. But if you have access to someone else's wealth, and the person is ready to give. If wealth belongs to someone else, and the person is giving permission, okay, distribute. If Ramdas Prabhu, he opened his locker and say, Maharaj, you have access to all my wealth, you can distribute as much as you want to as many people as you want. Then, who's going to stop me? But if it is my wealth, oh goodness, I'm not going to show a penny. Yeah, that's the nature. What Mahaprabhu is distributing? His own wealth? No. He's distributing the wealth of Radhaji, Shri Radharani. This is her wealth. And therefore, Mahaprabhu is Mahavadanyaya. Very generous. A beautiful point I heard this morning. Very generous. And therefore, her wealth, and she is giving excess. And she is telling, yes, you can distribute. Therefore, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Karuna, his compassion, he never stopped his Karuna Shakti. And never limited the boundaries of Karuna Shakti, the compassionate potency. Other incarnations, there was a limitation. You can go to some little areas, but come back. Krishna, especially in Bhagavad Gita, Ye yatha mam pravadante tam sate bhajam me ham. You worship me in whatever proportion, I reciprocate you accordingly. But Mahaprabhu allowed his Karuna Shakti to go as far as you can. I'm not going to stop you. Because not his own wealth, right? It's Radharani's wealth. And the Karuna Shakti of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread all over, all directions. Uttam adham kichu na bachilo. No one was deprived. Everyone got this, received this. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so engaged and absorbed in tasting that unnat ujjal ras, that high mood. So therefore he appointed his Senapati. Shri Kaviraj Goswami described Rup Sanatan Goswami as Senapati, the commander-in-chief of his army. Rupa, you have to distribute this. And why not? Who's Shri Rupa Goswami? He is the form of Krishna, he is the form of Radharani, he is the form of Mahaprabhu. Priya Sarupe, Daita Sarupe, Prem Sarupe, Sahavja Rupe. Shri Kavi Kanvur Goswami describing. He is a form of the Prema, he is a form of Krishna, he is a form of Radharani, he is a form of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Rupa Goswami, and by infusion of the potency of Shri Mahaprabhu, Shri Rupa Goswami did this. Vrindavan ras keli vartam kale luptam nijashakti yuktah sanchare vyapnot punasa prabhu eva prayag eva lokashishtim. Sanchare rupno vyatna punasaha. Vrindavan ras keli vartam. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Kaviraj Goswami is saying, the places in Vrindavan got lost. Places of pastimes Vrindavan got lost. You know? But Shri Mahaprabhu ordered the Goswamis, go and discover the lost holy places. And what? Write Vaishnav Sadachar. Establish deities. But most important point, Bhakti Granth Pranayam. Writing the books. And this infusion of potency in Shri Rupa Goswami Pad, in his own form, what Shri Rupa Goswami Pad did. Very important here. Yankali Rupa Sharira Nadharata Tab Vraja Prema Mahanidhi Kutharita Kaun Kapata Udarata. I was looking, we don't have this song in this songbook. No, it's okay, I'm not going to sing. Yankali Rupa Sharira Nadharata Tam Vraja Prema Mahanidhi Kutarita Kaun Kapat Udharata. If Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would have not come, how the glories of Shri Radharani would have been spreaded? If Shri Rupa Goswami Pad would have not come, how the glories of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would have spread. Kaun kapat udadata. The mercy, the compassion, the ras was flowing. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad, he opened the doors. You know, when I came here, we were ringing bell, knocking door. We were waiting for 2 minutes. We thought, no, maybe 1 minute. So we thought, oh, that's offensive, like we are not on the time. I mean, we are before time. We're supposed to come time. So we were a little reluctant. Then mercifully Maharaj came and he opened the door. Then we were sure, okay, so Maharaj is here. You know, Maharaj opened the door. Huh?
You come to the right place.
Right place, yes. So he opened the door and gave us access to this house, right? Similarly, Rupa Goswami Pad, he opened 2 doors. What are these 2 doors? Bhakti Rasama Sindhu and Ujjwal Nirmani. And gave access to everyone. Those who are sadhakas, practicing sadhan, and those who are siddhas also to go and dive in this ocean of bhakti ras. Only introduced by Shri Rupa Goswami Pad. Because Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam, he knows the inner heart desire of Shri Mahaprabhu. How he came to know? one pastime happened. Since Jagannath is here and Mahaprabhu is here too. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing in front of Lord Jagannath, Rath Yatra. And is expressing his, as Shri Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj used to say, Krishna is in separation from Radharani and Radharani is separation from Krishna. Krishna Vere Vidurat, Radha Vere Vidurat. And then Mahaprabhu, he uttered one verse from Kavya Prakash. Ordinary poet describing a loving affair, a material loving affair of Nayak and Nayika, hero and heroine. Ordinary. No one is understanding. Mahaprabhu took this as material. Ya Komara Haraha. Shri Kaviraj Goswami is writing. Only Shri Sarup Damodar Goswami, he understood the mood of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Shri Rup Goswami, who was far distant, also heard this and he understood this. So therefore he took a Tal Patra and he wrote a verse similar to, with that mood of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he wanted to express. Not a material love. Kam prem bahu antar. Kam andatam prem nirmal bhaskar. There's so much difference between lust and love. Kam and lust is compared to as andatam, mode of ignorance and darkness. Prem nirmal bhaskar. And prema is just like effulgent like sun. Very bright and shining. But only Sarup Damodar Goswami and Shri Rup Goswami, he understood the mood of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he wrote another verse. Writing there, Priya soham Krishna sahachari kurukshetra militas tatham tam radha tam ubhyam sangam sukham tatrapi antar kherla madhur murali pancham jushe mano me kalind pulin vipanaya spranti. He wrote this and hid under the thatch roof. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he saw this. And when he read this, hey Rupa, how you came to know my heart? How you came to know my mood? Priya soham sahachari kurukshetra milatas. Shri Radha, Shri Krishna, they met after long separation, dur pravas. After long separation at Kurukshetra. And Krishna asked, Radharani proposed, let's have Ras Leela here. Because all the ingredients of Ras Leela is here. The ingredients of Ras Leela means there has to be a Nayak, mean the hero, Nayika, the heroine. So Krishna is there, Radharani is there, and the assistant, the Braj Gopis are there. But Radharani said, no. Mano me Kalind Pulin Vipanaya. My heart longing to go to the bank of Kalindi, Jamuna, to have Ras there, because the most important ingredient to hold the foundation of that Ras Leela is absent, and that is Shri Vrindavan Dham. Shri Vrindavan Dham is not here. And Rupa Goswami, understanding the mood, Shri Chaitanya Manobhisht, he understood of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he wrote this. And Mahaprabhu saw this and said, how he came to know my heart? So our Shiksha Gurudev, our Gurudev, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Shri Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he used to describe how Rupa Goswami got this mood of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because at Prayag, when the meeting took place, the confluence of three rivers, Ganga, Jamuna, and Saraswati and Prayag, where Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where Shri Rupa Goswami met Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu infused his potency in Shri Rupa Goswami. That's why he knows the heart of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that's the only reason. He himself is Prem Sarupe. Priya Sarupe. Prem Sarupe. So, what Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted, Shri Rupa Goswami Pad, he wrote in his books, Bhakti Samat Sindhu. So many details. What is Sadhan Bhakti? What is Bhav Bhakti? What is Prema Bhakti? And how Bhakti starts from Shraddha. he gave the definition of bhakti. What is bhakti? Anya vilashata shunyam gyan karmadinamritam anukulena krishna nushilanam bhaktir uttama. Srila Gurudev Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he infused this injection of this shloka to everyone in the entire world. Even small children, they know this verse. That's the definition of bhakti given by Shri Rupa Goswami Pad in Bhakti Samar Sindhu. Bhakti means anya vilashata shunyam, giving up all material desires, not the spiritual desires. Don't think we have to give up all desires. What is this songbook about? It's full of all desires. It's all desires. Narottam Thakur showing us desires. Lochan Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, desires. Today is also Disappearance Day of Gauridas Pandit. And what is praying? Gauri Das karat aaj sarva jiva uddhare. I want everyone should get delivered. Is this not the desire? So anya vilashata shunyam, giving up all of the material desires, and that bhakti which is not mixed with karma and jnana, and that bhakti which is anukulena krishna nushilanam, which is done in a favorable mood to serve Krishna, not unfavorable mood. Everything which pleases to Krishna is not bhakti. But that which is favorable to Krishna, that is bhakti. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad described in Bhakti Samar Sindhu that Charun and Mushtik, in the arena of Kamsa, Krishna is having wrestling fight with Charun and Mushtik, and they giving pleasure to Krishna. Is that called bhakti? But Krishna is tasting and relishing there. That's not bhakti. Because the mood is unfavorable, they want to kill Krishna. But when Yashoda Maya, she made Krishna upset by throwing him on the ground and running to save the milk which is overflowing and boiling on the stove. That is bhakti. Because the mood is favorable. That is bhakti. That's confirmed. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad gave definition. Shraddha, what is Shraddha? Shraddha tanupaya varjanam. Bhakti mukhi chitta vritti visheshaha. Giving up all other desires, but only with a desire to serve Krishna is actually Shraddha. You know? Kriti sadhya bhave sadhya sadhana sa sadhana vidha nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatam hidi sadhata. The definition of sadhan bhakti. That sadhan, that practice which is target to achieve the bhava bhakti, then it will come in the domain of sadhan bhakti. Otherwise it is not sadhan bhakti, which is only targeted to bhava bhakti. He also gave definition of bhava bhakti. क्या है? शुद्ध सत्व विशेषात्मा प्रेम सूर्यांश सम रुचि विचित्र शन्यम. Forgetting this. Sadhan bhakti and then prema bhakti. Anya mamta Vishnu mamta. Definition of prem: sada dhvans rahitam. That prem which never destroy in any circumstance. All this definition of each and every bhakti, not only prem, he went further after prem. Sneh, man, pranay, rag, anurag, modan, madan, madanakya mahabhav. No one have access there. All access finish. Rud, adirud, modan, madan, madanakya mahabhav. Only Shri Radharani. And only Shri Radharani. Which make Krishna so restless. He also wants to have access to there. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad described this. 96 kinds of Krishna. 96 moods of Krishna. Who can describe this? Only Rupa Goswami. Dhirodat, Dhirodhat, Dhirashant, Dhirlalit. 4. Parkya and Swakya. 4 into 2. 8. Then Purna, Purnatan, Purnatam. complete, more complete, and most complete. 8 into 3, 24. And then Dakshin, Anukul, Dakshin, Shat, Drisht into 4. 96 moods of Krishna. These are just outlines. But if you read Ujjwal in Mani, so many details. So many details. Otherwise, the world would have been bereft of the mood of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Ras Vichar of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which he also have no access, and he has to go to the bank of Godavari to hear from Sri Ramananda Rai. The Krishna Tattva, the Radha Tattva, everything. He has to go Godavari to hear from Sri Ramananda Rai. The same moods of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wants to give this gift to this world. And therefore, Sri Rupa Goswami is the one who is expressing this moods. Who would have known that there are three kinds of prem? One can think that the Kubja from Mathura, she fell in love with Krishna. The queens in Dwarika, they also love Krishna, being the wedded wife of Krishna. And the Vrindavan gopis, which is unwedded love, the Parikiya Bhav, is same. But it's not same. You may think love is love, but it's not. It's a very high topic. I'm not qualified. But I'm just repeating what is Rupa Goswami Pad, what he wanted to give. He's not writing for his own satisfaction. He already knows this. He wanted to give this to the upcoming practitioners, the sadhakas, to know that there are so many jewels which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give to this world. And I'm expressing those jewels. And I'm taking out those jewels and distributing to all of you. The prem of Kubja, the love of Kubja, was Sadharni Rati. Means ordinary like love. Why it is ordinary like? Because the mood is, by serving Krishna, I get satisfaction. Self-interest is there. But of course, because Krishna is there, then it is is honorable. But self-interest, sadhani, ordinary like love. But there is another gradation. Samanjasya Rati, the queens of Dwarika. Who is defining this? Rupa Goswami Pa. Samanjasya Rati. Where the mood of the queens of Dwarika is, we're going to serve Krishna, we're going to please him, and we also get pleasure. So mood of pleasing Krishna is there, and also mood of getting pleased by serving Krishna is also there. Still, a tinge of self-interest is there. But the Vrindavan gopis, Samartharati. Sri Rupa Goswami Pad describing Samartharati, where the mood is only and only to serve Krishna, and there is not a tinge of self-interest in that. That mood of Vraj Gopi is expressed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the 8th verse of Shikshashtakam. Ashlishla padaratam pinashtu mam mama darshna hatava karotu va yata tatha va vidhatu lampato mad pranathastu eva napara. If Krishna being upset and he don't want to show up, or is very kindly showing up, he's going to be the Lord of my life, my beloved. Nothing is going to change my love. Nothing. This is called unconditional love. And this is only present in Samartharati, the Braj Gopis. Rupa Goswami Pad is writing this. So many details. The qualities of Sri Radharani. 26 qualities of Sri Radharani, Ujjwal in Mani. Rupa Goswami Pad giving each and every word and composing a verse to describe with a pastime. Charu Sobhagya Rekhadaya Gandodmadit Madhava Sangeet Parasar Vigya Ramme Vak Narv Pandita Vineet Karuna Purna Vidagda Pattanvita Lajja Shil Sumaryadaya Dhere Gambhir Shalani सुविलास महाभाव परमोत्कर्ष दर्शनी गोकुल प्रेम वसती जगत श्रेणी जगत लसा गुरु अर्पिता गुरु स्नेह सखी प्रणति वर्ष कृष्ण प्रियावली मुख्य संतत आश्व केशवा. Krishna who is submissive to Radharani, Santat Ashra Keshava, the 26 qualities of Radharani. Rupa Goswami is describing this. The Radharani is so humble, so humble. Once upon a time she is sitting and seeing the opposite camp. Shabya is coming. Pratikul. Vipaksha. Shri Radharani is standing up in honor. And Lalita Sakhi is stopping her. Api Gokul Prasiddhe Bhrubhrobi Parijan Nishedapi Pittha Mumucha Radha. She is honoring Vipaksha Gopis. She is so humble. Shri Rupa Goswami is describing the mood of Shri Radharani. So much is there. So much is there. Full of, if anyone is not reading Bhakti Samya Sindhu, can't enter and dive into this Bhakti Ras. This is what Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give. Through Shri Rupa Goswami. But our Gaudiya Acharyas, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and all his associates, my Guru Maharaj, Shri Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Shri Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, all acharyas, they are teaching, instructing us. The aim and object of all Gaudiya Vaishnava is to attain what? Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. The lotus feet of, the dust from the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami. Adadanantarante hiding rache puna puna Shrimad Rupa Padambojo Dhunusham Janma Janmani. Birth after birth, birth after birth. My only longing is to get the dust from the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Manjari, Shri Rupa Goswami. That's the mood. You know? And to make this Bhakti Samya Sindhu, the teachings of Shri Rupa Goswami, easily accessible through his speech and writings, my Shiksha Gurudev, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he spread out this openly. He also opened this door. As Shri Rupa Goswami Pad opened the door, Srila Gurudev Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj also opened the door. You see, the doors are getting open to get fresh breeze. Yes, thank you. The doors are open. Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Gyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, they all opened these doors and made us access, widely preached around the length and breadth of the world, the mood of Shri Rupa Goswami, the teachings of Rupa Goswami. How he is starting from the very scratch and all the way to high limit, Ras Vichar. When a bhakti sprouts in the heart, Klesh Agni Shubdha, Moksh Lagu Takrita Suddurlabha, Sandranatma Vishesh Atma, Shri Krishna Akarshnicha. How these 6 leaves sprout from the creeper of bhakti. I'm just touching the outlines. I'm not going to the details. And there are so many details. Also scared Maharaj is going to stop me. Which I know he won't. So, what's the time?
6:50.
Okay.
7.
So, under the guidance of Gaudiya Guru Vargas, as Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj also, while he was hearing this song in Faridabad, Shri Radha Madhav Gaudiya Math, after he heard this song from Brahmachari, Srila Maharaj asked this question, you understand the meaning of this bhajan? You know what is the insight of this bhajan? What is this Narottam Thakur is saying? Sei vrata, sei jap, sei vrata, sei tapa, sei mora mantra japa. That the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami is object of my meditation, object of my mantras and vrata and tapa. That's only for Krishna. We only fast for Krishna. We only chant mantra of Krishna. penances, austerities for Krishna. But no, for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami is the mantra, is the japa, is the vrata, is the tapa. But anukule have vidhi, sei pade haive siddhi. Oh, when the will of providence will be favorable towards me, by their mercy and their compassion, I want to just get perfection at that divine lotus feet of Sri Rupa Manjari. That's all. Srila Maharaj said, you know the meaning of this? The prominence of Asya Vigraha over Vishya Vigraha. The prominence of the subject of worship over object of worship. That's Gaudiya Vaishnavas. The best amongst all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the best amongst all the Rupanugas is who? Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. The best. And therefore one statement, because in this Jhulan time, this is swing pastime, right? 4 days seminar, conference on Sri Rupa Goswami and Jhulan in Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math Vrindavan. Shri Bhaktivedanta, my Gurudev, Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he used to host this. And scholars from all over Braj Mandal, very qualified scholars, they used to come and give so many details and high topics and praising Sri Rupa Goswami Pad like anything. Like thousands of tongues praising Sri Rupa Goswami. And then Srila Gurudev used to give the essence in the last. And one very important point he said, years back, which was appreciated by all the scholars in Braj. See, this is the essence. What he said? All Raganugas are not Rupanugas. But all Rupanugas, they are Raganugas. Understand? All Raganugas are not Rupanugas. Yashoda Maya Nanda Baba, those who are following the Vatsalya Bhav, they cannot be Rupanuga. But all Rupanugas, they are guaranteed they are Raganugas. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami is saying what? Sakhaitu mam namastu namastu nityam dasyastu mam rasastu rasastu satyam. Shri Radharani, she want to make Raghunath Das Goswami her own Sakhi. Come Raghunath, you serve so much. I want to make you my Sakhi, my girlfriend. But Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, holding hands, praying to Radharani. No, I don't want to become your Sakhi. That's Raganuga. What I want to become? Dasyastimam rasastu rasastu satyam. I only want to become your maid servant. Just your maid servant. And that's why Shri Raghunath Das Goswami is the best amongst all Rupanugas. Because this is what Shri Rupa Goswami Pad wanted to give. This is what. So paying obeisances again and again, also following the same verse, Adadanantarandante hideng jache puna puna Shrimad Rupo Padambujo Dodishyan Janma Janmani. Maybe I can get the dust from the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami, birth after birth, birth after birth, birth after birth, but under the shade of the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, and all Gaudiya Guru Vargas. Not without them, falling under their guidance and their instruction by serving them their moods and the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad ki jai, Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki jai, Pujyapad Maharaj ji ki jai. এটা নিবেন? এটা নিবেন? এটা নিবেন। পানি দাও না?
বন্দে গুরুপদ দ্বন্দ্বং ভক্তবৃন্দ সমন্বিতম শ্রী চৈতন্য প্রভুং বন্দে নিত্য নিত্যানন্দ সহোদিতম Sri Nanda Nandananga Bande Sri Radhika Charanadayam Sri Gopijana Samajuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Nitai Gauranga Mahaprabhu. All glories to Baladev, Subhadra, Jagannath, Sudarshan, Chakri. All glories to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. All glories to His Divine Grace, Parabhamsakula Chudamani, Thakur Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Goswami Maharaj. All glories to His Divine Grace, Satchidananda Sri Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. All glories to His Divine Grace, Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Sri Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Goswami Maharaj. All glories to all members of our parampara. All glories to Namacharya Haridas Thakur. All glories to Rupa Goswami. All glories to Hare Krishna Mahamantra Sankirtan. All glories to assembled devotees. Headed by here Srila Prabhu, senior devotee, and Bhakti Vedanta Siddhanti Maharaj. So today, just now, we heard so many nectars. Nectar of instruction. So Rupa Goswami, if you just look, then we say we are Rupanuga. That we know. The Rupa Goswami path, if you look, it's actually prime teachers in our lineage. He is Rupa Manjari. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur mentioned this, what Maharaj chanted. Sri Rupa Manjari Pado, Shei Moro Sampada. That is my wealth. Sei Moro Bhajana Pujan. Service.
The battery is failing, Mark.
Yeah. How to stop this? How to stop?
I'll do it.
Sei Moro Bhajana. This is good. Sei Moro Bhajana Pujana. Bhajdatu Sevayam. Service. Our lineage trying to establish our eternal identity. What is your eternal identity? We are eternal servant of Supreme Lord, Divine Couple. The Bhajdhatu, Sevayam. In every aspect, we should share. Just to look. Rupa Manjari, eternal associate of Supreme Lord, he appeared where? In Brahmin family, in Karnataka, Then he moved to Bengal. Then how he met with Lord Chaitanya. Then how he became a finance minister. Just finance minister. Sanatana Goswami was actually prime minister. How? If you look, then you can see there is a history that King Hossein Shah established, constructed one nice mosque. The Mason, the head Mason, he says, Hujur means king, I can make better than this. Then Hossein Shah, this like a crazy king. He just immediately, top of the dome, he's showing how he make it. Then at the end, he says, I can make better than this. As soon as he says so, Hossein Shah just push him down to the mosque. Then before he entered to the palace, he just say, Henga Morga. There is a servant named Henga. The place name is Morga. Two said. Two word he said and then entered to palace. But who is the servant, who is the employee, Henga was thinking, if I standing here, this is also a problem for me. If I go there, I don't know what he wanted to say. What he want me to do over there. With a confusion, he came to Morga. One place where Rupa Sanatan was there. As a student, they are studying beside road, one humble kutir, they're studying. Then they saw one person that coming back and forth with full of anxiety. And then he was thinking, why this person always back and forth, same place is moving, why? Let us talk with him. They asked, what problem you have? Looks like you are in a problem. Yes, this is the situation. Then immediately, Sanatana Goswami was a very good administrator. Sanatana Goswami. He was just this is very nice. Just you take some two mansion, because Morga is the place where available so many nice mansion. Nice concrete, Morga. Actually, go and 2-3 mansion, you can take it and go over there. Then when he reached there, then Hossein Shah asked him, how you know? I never explain you what I want, how you know my heart. Then he explained this situation, I was there. And then 2 boys was there, they are reading over there. And therefore, they asked me why I am out of anxiety. Was just moving same places, back and forth. Then they asked me and I explained my problems. They immediately they gave me the advice, take care of that person. Therefore I'm coming here. According to their advice, Hossein Shah realized, in my kingdom, such an intellectual person exists. Let me call them. In that way, they become, Rupa become finance minister and Sanatan become prime minister in that kingdom. Such a nicely they maintain their responsibilities. Nowadays, if you want to leave prime ministership post, leave finance minister post, I think rest of the people, they are, whatever the next candidate, they become happy, right? But king not happy. He put them in jail. Yeah. Then finally Rupa met in this, in Allahabad, in Prayag. Then later on Sanatana Goswami would come and met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Varanasi, Kashi. The teachings of Rupa Goswami, teachings of Sanatana Goswami, teachings of Chaitanya, I don't like to go through that, all teachings. But Rupa Goswami, if you just look this, how he composed that, you can see that Vacho Vegam Manas Krodho Jubha Udara Upasta Vegam. Just look, without this, without controlling the urge, 6 urge, it is impossible. It is impossible to practice bhakti. Vacho Vegam Manasya Mano Krodho Jubha Udara Upasta Vegam. Etan Vegana Jo Vishohito Dhiro Sarva Dharma Mopi Mang Prithivim Shashishvat. Just to think about all nowadays, what is our problem? Our problem, we are not able to conquer these 6 urges. Vacha Vegam. If something happen, always we are reacting, right? We are not able to control our tongue. Is there anyone able to control their tongue? Anuradha can do that. So it's very difficult. Everybody going to talkative. So this primary stage, to control everything. How? How to control? In this regard, our previous teachers, Guru Vargo, all they say, even Mahaprabhu himself say, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Kaliju, it's not possible. Control everything. Kalau Nasteva, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama. Most important part, according to my understanding, I can tell you my spiritual master instruction in 1998, when one of my godbrother, Arjun Prabhu, from Holland, wanted me to be in Holland, in Europe, preaching. I felt reluctant to go out of India. Why? Because I don't know the culture, I don't know the language, I don't know anything. Even the Shastra, I don't know. What is the use to go there? And also I am happy here in India. Under the shelter of my spiritual master, I am serving here happily, staying here. Why I go or suffer over there? Yeah. But I declined. No, Prabhu, I don't like to go there. Later I will think about it. Then Arjun Prabhu came to Gurudev. And he complained about me. I want him to come with me to preach over there in Europe. No, but then Gurudev called me and I came. Arjun was there. And then he asked me why he doesn't want to go. Then I explained my problem. Then he says, At the end, I explained that, if there is a complicated mind, European people, Western people, they're complicated. If they ask any complicated question, I'm not able to answer them. Then he says nicely, that, all the solution is Harinam. Whatever you do, whatever they ask, you can explain so many things. At the end conclusion, you make it with Harinam. I am doing that. Still, I am following that. That I am following. Still, you can see at the end, every program I am concluding, my conclusion, Harinam. That's what I am using the Harinam, 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 Eva Kevalam. Whatever Shastra says, do this, do that, but if Krishna Naam hote pabe Krishna Charan. Srila Krishna has explained that. Through Krishna Naam, we are able to reach the lotus feet of Krishna. Otherwise, not possible. So, just to think about, today is the day of Rupa Goswami Pada's disappearance day. Right? If someone very intimate relation disappear, what do you feel? Separation, sad. Are you feeling? I'm not feeling. Anybody has feeling that separation? So when separation is not present on the day of separation, then what you think? We have no relation. We have no relation. If relation there, separation should be there. How to establish relation? Service. That I explained yesterday, I think. Service is the only criteria for all of us to establish relation. No service, no relation, no relation, no separation, no separation, no devotion. I explained yesterday in Cobb. So look, Lord Chaitanya handed over Raghunath Das. When Raghunath Das Goswami came all the way from Bengal to Jagannath Puri, and then after that, we can say Sarupere Raghu, Sarup Damodar. Then after Sarup Damodar physical departure, Raghunath Das came to Rupa Goswami Pad, Vrindavan. And when when Rupa Goswami Pad physically expired, Raghunath Das Goswami, out of separation, what he composed. His vision, Radha Kund, is the most important place for all Gaudiya Vaishnava. Even I saw my spiritual master not even touch his feet on the Radha Kund. Why? Because Radha Kund is considered like a melted form of Radha, and his love is Radha Kund. He doesn't want to touch his feet. I remember 1993 when I took him to Radha's Bahulashtami day, and that is Badrinath Prabhu from Sridhar Goswami Maharaj temple, Badrinath Prabhu. He make a temple there. We stay over there one night with Gurudev. Happily he host us. And then night time, I thought maybe I will take bath. Then he said, just like a Gurudev should come down, and he just doing archan. But I saw surrounding all the Radha Kund area, people are jumping to Radha Kund like a swimming pool. But then Gurudev explained me, this tattva, what I explained you. This is this melted form of Radha as a love, which is Radha Kund. We are not qualified to touch our feet. So he worshipped Radha Kund and come back and and it took the water, sprinkling the water on his head and come back. So anyway, so Gurudev respect like this. It's that Radha Kund, Raghunath Das Goswami, which not ordinary Goswami, he is actually Acharya of love. Rupa Goswami, Acharya of bhakti. Sanatana Goswami, Acharya of sambandha, relation. And Raghunath Das Goswami, prem, pure love. So he composed the about Radha Kund. Vyagro Tundayati Kundam. Vyagro means tiger. Tunda means mouth. Kunda means Radha Kund. Vyagro Tundayati Kundam. Radha Kund is in his vision, out of separation, he look, this is like a tiger mouth, means ferocious. Right? Tiger mouth, if tiger come with this big mouth, what you feel? Happy or unhappy? Everybody run and trying to save their life, right? That is our tradition, selfish tradition. Anyway, just look, separation. Such a high class place, Radha Kund. And out of separation of Rupa Goswami disappear. It's a tiger mouth. Then Girindra Jagarayate. Giri means Giriraj Maharaj, Govardhan. Ajaga means python. It's a Haridasa Varja. 3 Haridasa Varja. Yudhishthir Maharaj, Uddha, and Giriraj. Giriraj topmost. Greatest devotee. So that Giriraj, where Lord, Supreme Lord manifests so many pastimes, and that place like a python. Python, open the mouth and inhaling, taking so many animals in the mouth. Girinda Jagarayati. Then every single steps, single moment, pastimes are going on. Divine couple manifesting their pastimes. But with the gopis, with the gopa means covered boys. But he says, Sunnat Mahagashtam. Empty. Brajamandal completely empty. No pastimes going on. Is it possible? Do you have such a person? Anybody is a person like this? Why? He said, Tirobhav virohena me. Rupa Goswami is viroha, separation. Then again, if you look at the Sikshashtaka, Lord Chaitanya, very nicely composed, Viraha, Govinda Viraha. Viraha means Govinda means Krishna's Viraha. Lord Chaitanya himself Krishna, but he with the mood of Radharani, manifesting pastime like a devotees. Right? Therefore he said, the Jugaitang Nimeshina Chakshusha Pabhishayitang, blinking of the eyes. Chakshusha Pabhishayitang. Chakshu means eyes. The blinking of the eyes once, that is passing one jug. One jug we consider like a 12 years. Passing. And then it says, Jugaitanga Nimeshana Chakshusha Pabhishayitang Shunnaitanga Jagat Sarvam. Entire entire universe empty. Hos Govinda Virahenam. Today Viraha. So therefore, we should think about Rupa Goswami's pastimes and our relation. How much we establish our relation with Rupa Goswami Pad, with our Guru Varga. That we have to calculate with our action. If you are not feeling separation, that means no relation yet. So therefore, we should think that Rupa Goswami Pad, how we can follow the footsteps of Rupa Goswami. We cannot directly able to follow. We are not able to follow directly. How we can follow? Through parampara. The Maharaj explained. Narottam Thakur said, Loknath Goswami, when he will take me to the feet of Rupa. My spiritual master also says, when my Prabhupada will take me to the feet of Rupa. So through Guru, through parampara. We should go through parampara. Means we have to follow the chain. Gradually, kame pai logo bhavo sandhu kul. If you want to reach the final destination of our spiritual practice, we have to go gradually. This is instructed by Lord Chaitanya to Raghunath Das Goswami. Kame pai logo bhavo sandhu. Before he said so many things, Markot Vairagya Nakar Lagda Kaya Yatha Jagga Vishaya Bhunjo Anashakta Hoya Antore Nishtha Kara Vajje Loku Babaro Achirat Krishna Tomai Koriben Uddharo. Then, before that, he says that Sthir hoya ghare jana ho tu krome pailo bhava. Sthir ho, fixed, back to home. Don't be restless and naughty. Gradually you can reach the ultimate destination of our spiritual practice, Bhavo. This will look at Rupa Goswami Pada's entire life, then you can see how he go through. He was king. When a minister means he used to have Rajbhog. But Lord Chaitanya, after coming to Lord Chaitanya, how he used to take. He was palace to live. Right? When he left that palace or left his position, where he used to stay? Under the tree. Separation. Rupa Goswami is extreme renounce. Rup, Sanatan, Raghunath is Vairagya Parakasta. My spiritual master is Vairagya Parakasta. Means extreme renounce. Even if Radha Rasa Sudhaniti, if you read, then you can see when you pay obeisance to Radha Kund, he is not able to stand up. Such a powerless. So, Rupa Goswami, our 6 Goswami, all such, all are like a eternal associates of Lord. They come down here. Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. If you look this, where Rupa Manjari is serving, then you can see Lalita's grove, Lalita Kunj. Is serving. We know in our understanding that always Manjari is by age less, right? But Manohar Bhajan Deepika, if you look, then you can see that Rupa Goswami age, by age, eternal age, is senior than Lalita. Then Radharani also. 14 years, 8 months, 27 days, Rupa Goswami's eternal age. Lalita Sakhi's age, 14 years, 3 months, 11 days. Radharani eternal age, 14 years, 2 months, 15 days. If you look this Brahma Bhajan Deepika, then you can see that. So how, if you go through, if you want to serve divine couple, you have to go first, you have to go through Ananga Manjari. Yeah. Then, because you can see Bhaktivinoda Thakur clearly explained in his Mangalarati song. Ananga Manjari Chua Chandana Dahe Chua Chandan. Giving the certificate, okay, to enter. Enter in. You have to enter in the Kunjo, you have to go through Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari Chua Chandana Dahe Malotiro Malarupo Manjari Lagahe. Rupa Manjari, Malati flower, making mala, and you can see this, Narottam Thakur also say, Gathi Amalotir Mala, Divo Duhara Gole. It's a connection. Narottam Thakur, Bhaktivinoda connection there. So service, it is deep. No need to go through that deep. But anyway, that at least hints we have to know what is our goal of our spiritual practice. Establish service under the guidance of Ananga Manjari, Rupa Manjari, then Lalita Sakhi. Then our service will reach over there. Otherwise, it's not possible. So today, Rupa Goswami's disappearance day, Maharaj said there is seminar going on 4 days, and there is explanation, and there is God's explanation is going on. But what Rupa Goswami composed for us about Krishna Namastakam. Just to think about. Maharaj already explained one first sloka. Nikhilao Sruti Mauli Ratnamala Druti Nirajita Pada Pankujanto Vimukta Kula Yurupa Shamanam Paritastang Harinam. The second sloka. Jayanamodheyo Munivindrageyo Paramakshara Krite To Manadharadapi Manad Udiritam Nikhila Ugratapa Patalim Bilum Pashi. We have so much anger. Ugrata. Not able to be free from any anxiety. Klesagni, stay there. Forget Subhada. Nonsense. Bhakti is Lakshan. We are not going. How to go? How to reach there? And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained. Tabo salpo phuti pai ugrotap dure jai linga bhango hoy hanasi. little bit, put the realization, what? Harinam. Tabo salpamena he Harinam. Jaya Jaya Harinam. Chidanandamrito dham. Paratattva akshara akara. Nija jane kripa kori. Nam rupe avotori. This explained by on the base of this text. Bhaktivinoda will explain like this. Jaya Jaya, all glories to Harinam or Harinam. And then at the end he says, Tabo salpo putti. If we are able to realize little bit, salpo, slightest manner, if we are able to realize, what he said? Ugrotapo dure jai. Ugrotap means whatever our difficulties, whatever our difficulties with anger, loss, everything. Ugrotapo dure jai. Linga bhanga, man, linga means man, woman, whatever does discrimination we have. Linga bhango hoya nashi. Until the linga bhango, it is impossible. Therefore, entire process of Gaudiya of Vaishnava is based on non-sectarian. But if you look, now we are more or less all are sectarian. Therefore, we have to understand, we have to realize. Realization and knowing, we have to know what is our teachings, but realization is the most important part. Like, I can give an example. If you, in the map, you see India is there, world map, India is there. You know, India, this part, this side of the world, India is there, Europe is there, Africa is there. But when you go to India, then you can realize about India. So knowing and realization, which two different aspects. So our entire practice based on realization. And the realization of all our previous teachers' teachings, we can have through chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Therefore, I am humbly requesting you and all, please bestow all your mercy on me and let me realize the chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And let me follow the footsteps of our previous teachers and deliver myself from this miserable one in the world. Hare Krishna. I think 7:30 now Arati, and then the Maharaj also going tomorrow. He is leaving at 3 a.m. from. So that he told me.
Maharaj, can we do? Yeah, we can do. We have a
Arati.
Radha Govinda's here. We will have a Julan.
What I told by Anuradha, after that it is Arati, then Prasad. The Julan you can do that.
During our.
Yeah.
The simultaneously.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And everyone can have a chance. So just make sure everyone lines up. Maybe we put all the seats and all the cushions in one area, and then leave an access through Radha Govinda. So make sure you pick up your cushion, and we'll just put them all in the back. Huh?
Just try to
For them.
You stay up now? What? What is it?
Is it possible to we'll do the RT in front of her and then just move that.
Oh, sorry. No. Okay.